You see this? This is my overhead, okay? So what I'm going to do is transfer that camera to this newer tripod, which I can raise a little bit more. And then I'll move this closer to me. That way I won't show my bald head or whatever in this area. And I'll keep it from moving left and right when I place stuff on here. So that's what I'm planning to doing. So this is just the first segment. I am now going to transfer all of this. There is an Arc Swiss plate on this camera. So I'll take that off, mount it on here, switch it so I can look down and let's see how it works. Okay, everything is done. So this is how it's set up. I got the tripod this way. I got the big thing out of the way. I got my leg facing over here. This is, I can move this a little bit. It's not blocking my vision of the TV with the monitor when I work with the PC. But this is for this computer. So I got one ZR, second ZR, third ZR, and that's my product review table. All I'm going to do now is show you in the settings how I rotate the image so I can place things straight forward the way I can see it, and it'll look the same right here. So let's do it. What you're seeing, and I'm going to put it on live demo mode for you. Is I'm facing here. So I got to rotate this 180 degrees. So I go here to unlock it. Then I have to remember how to do this. Rotate. See, that looks pretty good there. But then I'll be working from the side. Okay. But if I rotate it again, now you can see it's bigger. See, I can get a close-up doing just by rotating, all right? And you can see it's upside down, but the camera is facing on top, you know, right where it says Ecamm, if you can read it, all right? And it's facing down. Everything is level. It's centered. I can do a zoom, all right? So I'm going to leave it like that. Lock it. I am also going to, I can zoom a little bit this way, right at the edge of the table. And that's good enough. I don't have to do it from the camera. And what it looks like, it's still off a little bit. So if I zoom all the way, yeah, I have to move it a little bit. Just like that. See how easy that was? All right. And then if I move it back to where it was, there we go. All right, I want to fill that gap, all right? So what I do is I'll get out of here, options, move live demo mode, so you can now see it on the full screen. Now, from the camera, and it's perfect every time. And then of course I can always rotate. So instead of doing it at the cam or, you know, an Ecamm, I just rotate the turntable and I can move stuff around. And that's an easy process. I'm going to add another one, which will fit right here. Okay, they'll squish this up. That way it'll be tighter like this. With small lenses and stuff, you need it tight. I got two lenses, so I put the 25 and 17 together at 1.8. The 12 millimeter f1.4 on systems. The I think this is the 45 millimeter f1.8, 17 and 25 f1.8, and then they had the 75 millimeter f1.8. So about an hour, I'm going to go to Best Buy, get me one more of these, and then I have inserts to go here. Okay, and then I'll wrap it around just like this. And then when I use the camera will be fitting right here. So I'll have all of these lenses. This is a small kit, basically all primes. The 3 extra lenses, I think I'm going to get the 1.2s. All right. The 25, I don't know, because I already got it here. I got a 1.4 on the Panasonic, so I can interchange some stuff. What I can do is rummage through my other backpack if I decide not to take the G9 II, and then put extra lenses in here. You know, like a zoom lens or whatever. But, you know, I can put like the 12 to 40. I can do different things, all right? We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's the plan, all right, is get this bag finished. I got some inserts coming in, but it looks like it's going to be delivered on Tuesday. So what I might do is buy me another bag, because I love these small bags, and then just take the inserts out and put it in there. And then what I'll use for the other bag is just for clothes. So if I take one bag for clothes and one bag for cameras, 2 easy carry-ons, no problem at all. Just put a camera in there. I think I can put a, you know, your microphone system, whatever, and be pretty well set. I got a battery charger. I got to put a USB. I got to add a USB-C cable to it too, also. But when you build a bag, camera bag, and you have it for certain rigs, you also mark the camera bag. And what I also do is I put a little sticky thing on the bottom of the rear lens cap. Tells it what type of lens I have, like a 17 millimeter, 25, 45, a 12, and I give the aperture also. And that way I know where everything is. And on the 75 millimeter, well, if you lay it on the side, but after I put that insert in, I'll probably have it standing up, and I'll put a label on that and make it nice and simple. That way you can keep track of all your lenses. And if it's a Panasonic, I would put either a P or L for the lens. If it's OM Systems or Olympus, I'll put an O. So that way I know it's an Olympus 25 millimeter f1.8. Or if it's a Leica or Lumix, I could just put the L, all right. 25 millimeter f1.4. Simple. So the only other lens I'm looking at, I'm pretty happy with my zoom lenses that I have. I might get the 90 millimeter macro, even if I have the 45. The 90 millimeter macro will work with the OM1 Mark II. So what I do is I have two different bags, one camera, and what I'll do is I'll just switch the camera in the bags depending on what gig I'm at. And also the fact that I can use the Panasonic or the GH7 and put in this case also. Or I can also bring this bag, one of the other two cameras with the G9 II with all its lenses. And then then I have all the small ones. And then if I really get tacky, I'll grab that one and I'll just bring all four bags. So it'd be like one huge backpack, a medium size, small size backpack, and then a sling bag. All the gear I need for, wide to zoomed in, from landscape, city photography, portraits, nature, wildlife, 4 bags, not heavy at all. And you know where the lenses are located in each one. The only thing I have to do is just put the, on these new lenses that I've got, just put the little stickers on it, tell me what type of lens it is. That's how I organize everything. When I'm ready for a shoot, I just grab a bag, already know what I need. All the batteries are charged, I'm ready to go. And then of course I have dummy batteries. And I have power banks. So everything's ready to go. I just pick up a camera and do my shoot. And I think the Micro Four Thirds is working out pretty much for me. Hope this was helpful. I like to show you behind the scenes of how I organize, do the stuff in the office. This way I'm not tripping on this thing, on the bigger tripod. I got everything set the way I want it. You make things simple, easy, no cables anywhere. So anyway, thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling. I'll see you next time. Bye, folks. Have a wonderful day.